Well, let's continue with our next part of our dynamic and stative verbs in that we actually have verbs that can do both. Sounds interesting, but how they're being used determines if it's dynamic or stative. Now, here are some common verbs that can be used as both because they can function as dynamic and as stative. Here we go. Think, mind, have, be, measure, smell, sound, look, feel, weigh, see, and taste. Now these verbs can function as both depending on how it's used in the sentence. Now, in remembering, dynamic verbs are the action, the process, moving, the changing, and the stative is stating a situation, the thought, the opinion, the emotions of the person. Now, here are some of our sample sentences. He is being immature. He is being immature. He is immature. He is immature. Now, here's a dynamic and then a stative. So you got the action happening up here, and then here's stating the emotion of the person. You have a nice car. You have a nice car. He is having fun. He is having fun. Now this one is the stative and this one is the dynamic because he is actually doing something. He's having fun. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. He is seeing the doctor. He is seeing the doctor. Now here's your stative and here's your dynamic because he's actually doing something. He's going to visit the doctor, in meaning that idea of the see. Our next group. That cake looks so delicious. That cake looks so delicious. She is looking for a job. She is looking for a job. This one's stative and this one's dynamic because she's actually doing something. And this one's just stating what it is. The air smells of smoke. The air smells of smoke. He smells the cookies. He smells the cookies. So this is stating what it's like in the air. And this, he is actually doing something. Smelling the cookies. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. She tastes the soup. She tastes the soup. So here it's just stating that what something seems like the flavor of it is, and then she's actually doing something. She's tasting the soup. And now we've got, that suitcase weighs 20 pounds. That suitcase weighs 20 pounds. The butcher weighs the meat. The butcher weighs the meat. Now, in this one, it is the stative because it's declaring how much it is. It's just stating a fact. And this one, he's actually doing something. He's putting meat on the weight scale and he's weighing how much it is. The surfboard measures 2 meters long. The surfboard measures 2 meters long. The engineer measures the area. The engineer measures the area. Now, this one's describing the length of the surfboard, but this one he's actually doing something. He's doing the measurement himself. Okay, 2 more short sentences. I think you're right. I think you're right. He is thinking of moving. He is thinking of moving. Now, this is stating my opinion. And this one, he's actually doing something because he's going to result in moving from one home to another. I feel happy. I feel happy. He is feeling tired. He is feeling tired. Now here is your stative sentence and this is your dynamic because he's doing something. He's feeling an emotion and he's doing something because it will have a beginning and an end. These are your example sentences.